What's up guys, Jim Yosef here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today it's going to be Saturday, the start of a brand new weekend, and the day is the 17th of June. And today's episode is absolutely jam-packed, so something to look forward to, a lot of great rumours, a few confirmed deals to get through, but we'll do that in just a moment. So before we get started, as always, if you show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. Remember, 1,000 likes target for today's video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content and press notifications tab next to it to notify whenever I upload a new video. If you missed yesterday's video, we're down below in the description box. And today's question of the day is quite a confusing one, but what should tomorrow's question of the day be? And I won't lie, I'm at the point right now where I run out of ideas for questions every single day, so hopefully that helps for the next few weeks. Right, let's start with the confirmed transfers, and three of which will be on the exact same page, because to be honest, I'm not sure how much people are bothered about them, so try to get it done as soon as possible. So the very first one is Joe Garner going to Ipswich Town from Rangers in Scotland for £1 million. I think a couple of years ago he was doing very well for Preston, made the switch to Rangers, and by the looks of it, hasn't worked out too well. Second transfer is going to Karen Rekic, formerly Manchester City, going from Marseille to Hertha Berlin in Germany for £2.13 million. And the final player on this page is going to be Andre Wisdom, going to Derby County. I believe he's been there before, on loan from Liverpool, but that's a permanent switch for £2 million with additional fees taking it up to 4.5 mil. And now we've got three more confirmed deals to get through. The very first one is going to be Benalio, a Swiss goalkeeper going to Monaco from Wolfsburg, and the fee right now apparently it's undisclosed. And Wolfsburg did struggle massively last season, of course, and nearly relegated, had to play a playoff game. In regards to defensive errors though, I'm not sure if Benalio was much part of that. Next up we move on to Nabil Dirar, going from Monaco this time to join Fenerbahce for a fee of €4.5 million, excluding any bonuses. And it does seem this summer so far, Monaco are definitely going to have a bit of a clear out in players, and I imagine they'll be very busy in the next couple of months, because right now I think they've brought in Tillemon from Anderlecht, also Benalio. They also signed another player yesterday from the French under-20 squad, I think from Lyon, but he's not on FIFA Ultimate Team. And the final one is going to be for Premier League new boys Brighton, and this is going to be Matthew Ryan, the Australian goalkeeper signing from Valencia on an undisclosed fee. So they've not said what fee it is, but it is a club record fee. And you may remember from a few videos ago, I mentioned how Stockdale, the former goalkeeper, went to Birmingham City. But now we're going to go on to the potential deals, and the very first one is one for Southampton according to the Daily Mirror. Southampton want Middlesbrough's Ben Gibson as a replacement for Virgil van Dijk. That is all it says for now, no fees been mentioned. The whole Van Dijk rumours have settled down a little bit the last couple of weeks or so, because Southampton did report Liverpool to the Premier League, and then Liverpool had to apologise and withdraw any interest from the player, but that does not mean they technically can't sign him. So I have mentioned this before, but when PSG signed Thiago Silva, in fact a couple of weeks before signing him, they withdrew any type of interest in an official club statement. And for example, if Van Dijk really wants to leave Southampton, and by the looks of it, it seems to be the case, if he puts in a transfer request, he can somewhat work his way out of the club. Liverpool will have to pay a bigger fee for him. But again, if he makes himself available, Liverpool probably can come back in for him, only if Southampton are open to selling him. If they get like £65 million, I'm pretty sure they'll be interested. Next up we go on to Bertrand Traoré, linked to Lyon today. Apparently Premier League side Chelsea have reached an agreement in principle with Lyon to sell them the Burkina Faso international striker Bertrand Traoré, according to Foot Mercato. The deal is set to be closed imminently for between €17 million and €20 million. The player has already agreed to sign a provisional 5-year contract, and it looks like Lyon will start using some of the money they got from Tolisso going to Bayern. Next up we move on to Sami Nasri, linked to a club in China today. Chinese side Shanghai Shenhua have made an approach for French attacking midfielder and Man City man Sami Nasri, according again to Foot Mercato. Gus Poyet, who is currently manager for the Chinese Super League outfit, is very interested in the former Sevilla loanee, according to the report. I did see an article a couple of weeks ago saying City have lowered their asking price for him from like £14 million to about 12, but to be honest, Chinese Super League sides, they're probably fine with paying whatever it takes to get him, but also take consideration, something also brought up previously a couple of days ago, is now a new law in Chinese football. If they buy a foreign player for more than £5 million, they have to pay 100% tax on what they pay for the player. So if they do buy Sami Nasri for £12 million, they also tax another £12 million, which goes straight into youth development. Hence why it doubles the cost of all foreign players going to the Chinese Super League now. Next up we go on to Michael Keane. It's not just about him, because according to Sky Sports today, Everton are still interested in Michael Keane, Gylfi Sigurdsson and Sandro Ramirez, and Everton are definitely putting a marker down for Premier League club spending, because yesterday or day before now, they bought Yuri Klaasson from Ajax and also Jordan Pickford for £30 million. One player was linked a couple of days ago is Mbaye Niang, but apparently that deal, there's not anything in it. And there were reports saying he was at the Everton training ground today, but on his Instagram stories, he's actually on holiday. And he did put a caption mentioning how Everton has changed, so obviously taking the mick there, and that one looks like it might not happen. Next up, we go on to Eric Dyer into Manchester United today. Again, a very short one according to Daily Telegraph. It says Manchester United have been quoted a £50 million valuation from Tottenham for the midfielder Eric Dyer. And in my opinion, I don't think Eric Dyer will go to United, but one player I do think will go in that position to United, potentially is Nemanja Matic. As we all know now, Mourinho is a massive fan of his. Next up, we go on to Anderson Talisca, another player linked to United. According to the Daily Mirror today, United are ready to raid Benfica again for the second time this summer to sign £15 million rated Anderson Talisca, who last season spent out on loan in Turkey to Besiktas. And next up we go on to Riyad Boudabous, who currently plays for Montpellier, and according to L'Equipe today, German side Bayer Leverkusen have submitted a €12 million offer for the Montpellier attacking midfielder. Montpellier want €15 million, with Newcastle United and Lazio notably also interested in the player. Leverkusen's sporting director has entered negotiations with the player's entourage at the beginning of this week, and maybe he could be the replacement for Çalhanoğlu, who's been able to move away. And look at those stats on his team this season card. I might actually have to try that very soon, as I imagine it's quite cheap. Next up we go on to Keita Balde-Diao, currently playing for Lazio. According to Daily Mirror again, Tottenham are among a number of clubs keen on £30 million rated Lazio forward Keita Balde. Again, it's another player of an insane team this season card, but back onto the transfer, I think Everton will link to him, Liverpool will link to him, Juventus definitely were a few weeks ago, so a lot of clubs were after him, just like the article did mention. Next up we move on to Gianluigi Donnarumma. Yesterday I mentioned how he turned down a deal at AC Milan, and according to AS, he'll be offered a massive £5.2 million a year deal to join Real Madrid. And remember, he is only 18 years old, he's played so many games for Milan already, so potentially if Madrid get this done, that's probably their goalkeeper right there for the next 10 plus years. L'Equipe are saying Mino Raiola has offered the Milan goalkeeper to PSG, also interested after Kevin Trapp apparently won't be their #1 next season, and some reports in Italy are saying Milan will simply exclude him for a year. And that was going about a couple of days ago, saying potentially if he doesn't sign a new deal, they're fine with letting him rot on the bench for 1 year, they could leave him a free transfer, so maybe money isn't a problem for AC Milan. If anything, they're probably trying to disrupt his progress. But I imagine if a club comes in with a very big offer like Real Madrid, potentially they may sell him. Next up we move on to Kalidou Koulibaly and to Chelsea today, according to the Daily Star. Chelsea made a £52.5 million bid for Napoli defender Koulibaly, again according to reports. And if you go back a whole year ago, Chelsea were very much in talks with Napoli to sign Koulibaly, but it all broke down, and I'm pretty sure he came out at one point saying it looks like he will leave. And imagine a back three for Chelsea in real life of Koulibaly, Azpilicueta and David Luiz. That'd be sensational and pretty damn overpowered on FIFA Ultimate Team. And next up, according to L'Equipe, it says Cologne forward and Frenchman Anthony Modeste is nearing a move to Chinese giants Tianjin Quanjian. In recent days, discussions between the Chinese outfit and the Bundesliga side have accelerated, and a €40 million deal is close between the two clubs. Alongside this, the player himself is very interested in moving to China, with Quanjian offering between €11 million and €13 million a year. And that might also be a big reason why he's very much interested in the move. Next up we move on to Mohamed Salah, linked to Liverpool yet again. So Sky Italia are saying that Roma are expecting Liverpool to come back with an improved offer for Mohamed Salah this weekend, closer to the £35 million asking price. And to add on top of this one, an Egyptian verified journalist has tweeted, "We never walk alone," and also reports in Egypt are saying Liverpool offer Roma €45 million for Salah tomorrow, or today now, and offer is said to be accepted. Damaso is also saying the same thing about the deal, also mentions how Salah has already agreed a contract with Liverpool. And back onto the Egyptian source, it mentions that Liverpool, Roma and Salah have had a meeting and concluded all details. Roma accepted a €45 million fee, and Salah is due for a medical in 2 to 3 days. And now according to the Daily Mail, Juventus boss Allegri has confirmed an approach has been made for Bayern's Brazilian Douglas Costa. And the rumoured fee for that one is around €40 million. Next up we move on to Eden Hazard, but it's not about him, it's about Chelsea, and yesterday's video mentioned how Conte potentially could be leaving them. But today it seems that's all being cleared up by Chelsea, since Conte is committed to Chelsea and happy at the club after reports is disappointed with lack of signings. And next up we got Yannick Carrasco, according to Calcio Mercato, Bayern Munich and Arsenal are both interested in Atletico Madrid winger Yannick Carrasco. I'm not sure if now is the right time for him to go to Bayern, because Douglas Costa of course is leaving, and they have got a lot of wingers in that team. Potentially it may be a replacement for long term for Frank Ribery. The second to last one today is going to be Lacazette, and according to Sky Sports today, Arsenal have made a bid for Lyon striker Lacazette, according to their president Jean-Michel Aulas. So Sky said that, but apparently some people have said they watched the conference itself and he said there was no offer. He said the rumour come from someone who made a mistake then apologised. So I'm not too sure what to believe on that front, but according to today's L'Équipe, it says that Arsenal are the club that's in the most advanced talks with Lyon striker Lacazette at this point in time. Olivier Giroud is not part of Arsene Wenger's plans for 17-18 campaign, and Lyon are also interested in the striker, so maybe they could work out a deal. And in my opinion, Arsenal need to sign someone like Lacazette to prove they're really fighting for it next season. The final one today is a pretty damn huge one, and that involves this man right here, Cristiano Ronaldo. So yesterday morning, pretty much every single news outlet tweeted Cristiano Ronaldo wants to leave Real Madrid because he doesn't want to play in Spain anymore. So Sky tweeted that, BBC said Ronaldo wants to leave Real according to a source close to the player. So a follow-up to the Sky one mentioning he doesn't want to play in Spain anymore says possible destinations are Man United, a return to them, PSG or China. And this could mean one of two things. The first one is generally Ronaldo wants to leave Real Madrid, or number two, he could be using the media to show how angry he is at being accused of avoiding tax. It then also mentions that Ronaldo is not going to change his mind about leaving Real Madrid at the moment, as he doesn't feel he's getting the respect he deserves. He has got a €1 billion or £880 million release clause right now in his current contract. His wages are £400,000 per week, and in 2015 his agent said he'd cost about £300 million. So of course right now the inflation's pretty close to 500. The Daily Mirror are saying that Real Madrid will not keep Ronaldo against his will at the club and are willing to sell him at the right price. But before you believe all this, remember a few years ago with Messi, he was done for tax evading, and basically the same type of rumours came out about it. And it also worked for Neymar, but one thing to take into consideration, Ronaldo, it's not the first time he's been linked to a move away from Real. Whereas the Messi and Neymar ones, it's pretty much the very first time we heard of that. And if you go back 2 years ago, Sky Sports did tweet, Ramos has told Real Madrid he wants to leave and join Manchester United. So we'll have to wait and see what happens now, but the final part is from Marca, and apparently a quote from Ronaldo to his Portugal teammate says, "I'm leaving Real Madrid, it's decided, I won't change my mind." So there is a lot to take in just from that one transfer rumour itself. The rest of them though, it's been a pretty interesting day. And on that note, that is going to be it for today's video. So as always, if you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. Remember, 1,000 likes target for today's video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content and press the notifications tab next to it to receive notifications about my videos. If you missed my previous video, it'll be down below in the description box. And today's question of the day, what should tomorrow's question of the day be? So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.